Good crypto, I'm your host Marvin, here to bring you a daily scoop on what's going on in crypto. After a crazy last couple of days, seeing some dumpiness action, we see Bitcoin starting to climb back up as we have approached the golden cross and things are looking awesome. The market is looking great. We are recovering in a very healthy manner and we're moving back up and we're climbing towards $50,000. Today we're going to cover a lot of different things. We're going to talk about a couple of tweets that I want to share with you guys, some things to keep in mind as we start to cover more about what's going on with the SEC and Gary Gensler, talking about crypto regulation. But this fall and this winter is going to be incredible. Again, a lot of you guys have probably been in the space longer than me, or you guys follow other crypto influencers. But the biggest thing you want to keep in mind is that the last quarter of the year of a bull cycle, which is the next 3 months, October, November, and December, are the most explosive months for crypto. This is where we see parabolic moves. So let's jump on in. Let's talk about what we have to look forward to. And we're going to jump in first. Before we go into the crypto market, we're going to talk about some tweets. First one, Kevin Swenson. The bears that were calling for a long-term bear market because of the slight dip might get disappointed really soon. Okay, this is a big middle finger to all the bears, because I remember when we were at 30,000, they were calling for $10,000, $20. Crypto Blood was calling for a $17,000 Bitcoin. Everybody was saying that we'd go down below 20,000, but the ones that were doing the research, talking about on-chain analytics, just said, like, it doesn't make sense. Why would we go down there? And we did not. We did not, in fact, see a bear market. We saw crypto recover, and even now everybody was saying it was a dead cat bounce, but we're seeing such a healthy recovery. We're seeing more institution adoption. We're seeing countries talk about more with the Ukraine news, legalizing Bitcoin. Everything, the fundamentals only continue to get stronger. Also, awesome tweet from Crypto Dog. Bitcoin feels like we just played out May to June price action all in 7 days. And I literally said that in yesterday's video, how what we experienced in the summer with a major drop and the dip and then bump up is literally what we just experienced this last week. You can see it in this tweet right here. What we experienced from the price action prior is literally the same from what we saw before. Not so much of the image on the left, but on the right, you can see that where we had the three heads and then we kind of like jump down, we have a correction, we go back up, and then we do it again. But that is a bearish chart. We don't listen to that. There is a time when there is to be bearish. There is a time where you need to look at the situation and say, like, hey, we've made our run. We need to consolidate, accumulate, and then go back up. But that is not the time right now. I just don't see it. Right now, this is just a healthy correction. We just went on 6 weeks of just recovery and moving on up, literally just going on up. A little bit of correction is fine. So as we can see, Bitcoin feels like we just played out May to June price action all in 7 days, which I laugh because I said that yesterday. And just a reminder, as I mentioned earlier, that Q4 is the absolute worst time to ever get bearish on markets. You could have missed out on the last 3 years of this run, but the last 3 months is the part that you do not want to miss out on. This is the time where things get parabolic, and it gets even better because we just got the Golden Cross play out last night, and we can see that it's starting to take its course. Golden Crosses take time to play out, but we can see that the bullish sentiment is there. And now, Titan, I want to save that tweet for a little bit later. Tyler S. If the SEC is going to regulate crypto, shouldn't it be a requirement that they have a minimum of third grade understanding of what they are regulating? Imagine if I judged a milkshake competition, but I had never had raw milk. Pathetic. And this is the tweet that he's regarding to. When Senator Warren asked Gensler about high Ethereum fees on decentralized exchanges, and if he knew what the fees would have been like on a crash last Tuesday, he replied, whatever the exchange has outlined in their user agreement. Yikes. Whatever the exchange has outlined in the user agreement. With Ethereum. Not gas. Not code. The user agreement. Again, if we're going to have people regulating crypto and have no problem with proper regulation, please have a decent understanding. And before we jump into crypto prices, want to bring up the scare with Solana. So yesterday we saw Solana's systems get shut down and reset because there was a hack of bots attacking the server, making small transactions. And the transactions that Solana can handle are incredibly high. And the fact that it took over 400,000 bots to come in and take it down makes me incredibly bullish on Solana, because it could go up that high. If we go to Solana's website, solana.com, 1,000 live transactions per second. I think Ethereum can do like 10. 2,200 live transactions per second. It took 400,000 transactions to bring Solana down. Ethereum does 15 to 25 transactions per second. And this is a tweet. And Solana was trying to do close to 400,000. Honestly, I'm bullish AF if they fix this. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, if you are a Solana holder, I would have bought more. I'm DCA'd already pretty well, and I'm very comfortable where I am with my Solana bags. But yesterday there was a good dip under 150. I think it got to like 146. I think that would have been a great opportunity for you to pick up some cheap Solana, because this makes me incredibly bullish. 400,000 transactions. That's ridiculous. Let's talk about what's going on in crypto. Let's take a look at the market cap. Right now, we're sitting at 2.16 trillion on the market cap. We are up 3 1/4 or 1/3% up on the day. And if we look at the crypto fear and greed index, we can see that right now we are up at 49, neutral. Yesterday at a 30. I think this is probably because of the positive price action. Makes sense. And then also with the talks of the golden cross. So we can see that we kind of had a double bottom here over the last couple of days. And now we're kind of like bouncing back up on the crypto fear and greed index. But taking a look, Bitcoin at $47,826. We have made a significant increase. We're just at $43,000 on Monday after the crazy Walmart Litecoin action happened. We were down to 43,000, so we're up nearly $5,000, almost 10% up on in the last couple of days, which is absolutely incredible. Ethereum over 30,000 or over $3,442. Great to see that. We're seeing Cardano start to climb up a bit, over $2.50. It was down at $2.30, so we're up almost 8% on the day. Binance Coin slowly making its way up 8% at 433. So XRP at $1.10, not really doing much. Solana at $159, basically $160 again. It was a little bit lower down yesterday. Polkadot has been making some moves. It's up at $36. I wish I bought some Polkadot. I remember when it was $10 and I was like, maybe I should get some, but you know what? I was already like pretty well diversified. But if you're a Polkadot holder, good for you. Dogecoin, very lagging this entire like bit of the run. It's been behind quite a decent amount. It's almost out of the top 10, which is crazy. Uniswap had a good run, up at $25, Terra $36, Chainlink at $30. Awesome to see that. I remember there was a time when Uniswap and Chainlink were neck and neck, but I think with FUD on Uniswap being checked out by the SEC and them getting checked out, I think a lot of people got nervous. But we have a lot of good movers on the day. Polygon at $1.36, Avalanche up almost 2%. But overall, we're seeing some good movement on the day. We definitely are seeing a lot more green than there are red. Let's see the losers. Elrond had a pretty decent run up these last couple of days. Honestly, Elrond, Polkadot, and Mina have all had really, really good runs these last couple of days. So I'm not too surprised with that. Tezos also had an incredible run this last week. So down to 720, that's not bad. I remember when it was $4 like a week ago. So all in all, the market is looking good. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Today is Bitcoin's day. As we can see on the daily, yesterday we opened at $45,000. We wicked down to 44, and now we are sitting comfortably at 47,800. We were waiting to see if Bitcoin could break this resistance here at $47,300, and it did. It broke, and we're well above that. So what do we want to see next? We want to definitely get over this $48,800 mark and continue to break through the $40,000 region. I would love to see Bitcoin back in the $50,000 region. We are not that far away. With the golden cross playing out, I think that the markets are looking good. I think everything is looking good, and I think Bitcoin is poised to be moving in the right direction. And if we look on the hourly, we can see that we're staircasing our way up nice and gradually after this major shakeout with the Litecoin news, where we did wick down to $43,800. And as stock to flow said, the base or the lows that we would go, or worst case scenario for Bitcoin this month, would be $43,000, and he nailed it, which is very eerie and very scary. And if we take a look at the 4-hour chart, as you can see, over the last couple of on the 4-hourly chart, this looks like a mini version of what happened from May and into July, literally May to July. We have the major dip, we continue to go down, and then we have a major rally up on the third dip. And if we look on the daily, this looks eerily the same as what we experienced from June to July, or May to July on the daily. Here we go. We go back, the major dip, 1, 2, 3, and we can see lower low, lower low, lower low, and then the major rally in this falling channel. And we kind of got that on the hourly on Bitcoin, which is insane to see. Absolutely insane to see. So I think we are in for a really, really good treat. I think Bitcoin is going to be doing very, very well over these next couple of days. So guys, sit tight, relax, enjoy the bull run. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace.